Well, thank you so much, Professor Myers, Dawn, Robin, President Finney, trustees, families, faculty, and guests, especially my friend and colleague Jean Charest and his wife Michelle. It's a privilege to welcome you back to the Green Mountain State and to thank you for all that you've done to forge such a strong partnership between our people. Dorothy and I are honored to join all of you this morning to offer our congratulations to the class of 2011 and to thank Champlain College for its commitment to excellence and its dedication to the future of our great state. Champlain College exemplifies the very best of Vermont. This community is built on strength, from distinguished professors who represent the peak of intellectual achievement to a student body that recognizes the importance of hard work, of converting what you learn into action. From group service projects in Nicaragua to the development of businesses that are poised to offer good-paying jobs, Champlain students are active and accomplished, full of energy, and ready to take on the world. Beyond individual accomplishment, it's the seamless interaction and mutually beneficial relationship of student and teacher at Champlain that impresses me most. Education, of course, is built on the constant give and take of knowledge, something that comes naturally with Champlain's residential campus, small class size, and innovative methods of teaching, such as the college's now 3-year-old LEAD program. On the topic of mutually beneficial relationships, I want to pay tribute to our special guest, a true leader dedicated to public service and the common good. When my dear friend Jean Charest came into office in April of 2003, I'd only been on the job a few months. Vermont-Quebec relations were tenuous at best, something he and I recognized as truly problematic. We realized that a strong relationship between Vermont and Quebec is critical to our mutual economic prosperity. To provide a sense of this importance, last year alone, $1.1 billion worth of Vermont goods were sold to Canadian buyers, nearly half of our state's total exports. Nearly 20,000 jobs in Vermont can be attributed to our relationship, and roughly 750,000 Canadian visitors spend about $141 million throughout our state on an annual basis. In March of last year, Vermont's 2 largest utilities signed an agreement with Hydro-Quebec to supply 26 years of clean, affordable, renewable energy to our state. This secures about 1/3 of our normal base load of electricity for the next generation at a competitive price, without greenhouse gas emissions, and from a friendly and reliable neighbor. But the need for a positive Vermont-Quebec relationship transcends mere economic interests alone. It serves as a connection that benefits education, trade, energy, the environment, transportation, and so much more. It's a relationship, indeed a friendship, that has its roots in a shared geography and heritage. Just after Mr. Charest was elected, I sent Lieutenant Governor Brian Dubie to attend his inauguration with a message that my administration was committed to rebuilding our historic and essential relationship. His response was one of overwhelming agreement and action. We met often during the past 8 years, both in Vermont and Quebec, to work on a wide range of issues. We worked to preserve our natural environment, where we share a commitment to protecting Lake Champlain, the namesake of this institution, a body of water that's a little more prominent than we would like right now, and also Lake Memphremagog. We've urged our regional colleagues to work on reducing greenhouse gas emissions to improve the quality of our air. We've confronted the evolving challenges at our international border, where we seek security but also access. Commerce, tourism, and even commuters rely on ease of transit, so we've pioneered an enhanced driver's license to make crossing the border less expensive and more expeditious. We've cooperated on emergency management and homeland security, staging a trans-border simulated terrorist attack to hone our security procedures. We worked together on enforcement of child support orders and our place-based culinary heritage. Our Main Street programs have collaborated to revitalize our downtowns. The Premier and I co-chaired a conference on energy and the environment attended by officials of 11 jurisdictions in our region. We appeared jointly at a symposium at Champlain College 5 years ago, and I was privileged to join President Finney at the opening of the college's Montreal campus a year later. As you can see, this fine institution has contributed to the strength of our relationship. We celebrated our shared history with the 400th anniversary of the founding of Quebec City by Samuel de Champlain in 2008 and the quadricentennial of his journey to the shores of Vermont on the lake that now bears his name. A granite monument on the shore of the St. Lawrence River is a permanent gift from Vermont to the people of Quebec, and a sculpture on the Burlington waterfront is a lasting reciprocal gesture. Quebec is Vermont's most important international ally. The strength of our relationship would not be possible without the leadership and commitment of the gentleman with whom I'm honored to share the stage today. Our friendship was an important part of my years as governor. Together, we ushered in a golden age of Vermont-Quebec relations, the benefits of which flow directly to the people of both jurisdictions. It's a relationship grounded in mutual understanding, that important dynamic that enables real progress. Vermont has learned a great deal from Quebec, as Quebec has gained from Vermont. Vermont is truly fortunate to have Jean Charest leading our neighbor to the north. His dedication to Vermont-Quebec relations has made a profound and positive difference in the well-being of the people of the Green Mountain State. Thank you, Premier Charest, for all that you've done for Quebec, for Vermont, and for me. Thank you all very much.